Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan with a Screenwriter's Rant on Murderville, a new show on Netflix which combines improv and murder. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 7. All the links are down below. Kindle Unlimited is free. Now, this is an improv show, so I'm down for it. I did improv for like 15 years. So the premise of the show: Will Arnet is the detective, and then he has a celebrity partner who's the guest, and they have to solve a murder. But it's like an old, I'm not a fan of him, but Sharon Stone. So they have to solve a murder, but it's an improv murder, which means they're making up stuff as they go, and they keep throwing the celebrity guest different crazy things, and they got to try to solve the murder at the end. This is an old improv bit. You have a crazy murder weapon, a crazy suspect, and then you had at the end of the bit you have to put together, you know, how it goes. Now, is this going to be a good show? I don't know. I like Will Arnett. Conan O'Brien's one of the guests, so that'll be a great show. That'll be a great one. That one I'm definitely gonna watch. Um, I swear I don't know why he's dressed that way. He's got to go undercover or something. So, and I don't know who this guy is, but it looks fun. I mean, look, improv, it can go either way. Either you have a good guest or a bad guest. You do things off the top of your head or you don't. Sorry about that. So it's February 3rd. So February 3rd, and Will Arnett is very funny. I don't think this has any legs. This isn't the kind of show that has legs. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Certain guys will be fun. Ken Jeong is pretty good. Sharon Stone looks a bit stiff in this, but I wouldn't mind seeing Sharon Stone in something just to see how she deals with improv. She's not normally an improver. But a lot of it will be contrived, which really isn't improv because they're shooting it and they kind of have to. But some of the scenes will be fun, I'm sure. And Will Arnett's fun. Conan O'Brien's definitely fun. Some of the other guests, I don't know. Ken Jeong will be good. But, it's kind of hard to shoot improv. This has been one of the puzzles I've tried to crack over the years when I did improv, and I was like, oh man, this is so much fun to do. The audience has such a great time. Why isn't this on TV? And it's really hard to make the improv stuff translate into television because it is so spontaneous, right? And you do shows that are so unique. They're only funny to that particular audience in that moment. You come up with a bit or just not even a bit really. It's like more of a reaction that's just kind of funny that you end up, bringing back, and the audience loves it and it's hilarious, but it doesn't make sense outside of that context. It just doesn't. So that's the challenge. It's really, really hard to make improv work on TV. You might remember they did the UCB show, the sketch comedy show on Comedy Central years ago. And the guys at UCB, it was Amy Poehler and Matt Walsh, and I forget the names of the other two guys. They're really good live. Holy cow, are they amazing live. I've seen them live a couple of times. They're incredible. But the sketch show some of it was funny. Some of it was just weird and crazy. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't the show. It can never be that spontaneous and amazing. It just can't be unless it's live. It's the only way it can happen. And so it's really tough to make the improv stuff work in this. It's really tough. I mean, it's so tough. Even if you just watch an improv show, you're not in the room. It kind of like you almost need to be in the room sometimes. You really do. Whose line is it anyway? I was a big fan of that, but that's the sort of basic stuff, and that stuff tends to translate better in a lot of respects. But for a real improv show, that stuff's almost like kids play. It's almost kids play to do that sort of game stuff. But this is an attempt to do a more advanced version of it, I think. Although this is a game. Yeah, Ken Jeong will be good. I forget this actress's name, but she's an improver too, so she'll be pretty good too. Sharon Stone, I don't know. Has she ever done improv? Um, you know. So in here, they're doing the bit where he makes up a cover name for her, and then like on the spot, and then she has to deal with the backstory, and it's totally ridiculous. Like she suddenly has to do a German accent. She hasn't done one. She wasn't ready for that. So stuff like that. You do stuff to your scene partner, and it's fun to watch them deal with it. Will it work on this show? I don't know. I'm going to tune in. It could work. It could go either way. I think the Conan and O'Brien one will be hilarious either way. Him and Will Arnett, they're both hilarious. It'll be great. Everybody else will be not as great, but maybe good. I don't know. That's the beauty of improv. It can go tits up, or it could be the funniest thing you'll ever see. So February 3rd, it comes out. It's a TV show called Murderville. I'm going to check it out. It's on Netflix. And that's it for me, Tony D, Little Joan. And you can check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for more base takes along with this. So check us out on News Blast and Hollywoke Hot Take. We'll see you in the next one.